cold. Hi my little penguins, it's me, Jamie-Lynn. So today I've got a super special thrift store makeover for you guys. Yeah, I'm just really excited to start. Like, I don't really know what else to say about it, but peekaboo. I think I'm really funny. I'm not really that funny. Do you like my new little sign? How cute is that, right? That's you guys, that is. Peekaboo. Okay. Shall we go? Let's go. Let's start. Yay. Oh yay! This is the item that I'm going to be giving a thrift store makeover today. Oh, isn't this so cute? Oh my goodness, it's like a little chest of drawers and it's got little hearts in it. Oh, that's so cute. And someone stuck something on here. It's a bit gross there. And there's a couple of marks and bits and bobs like that. But because we're going to give this a makeover, it doesn't matter too much. Oh, I just really love this design. Here's the little price tag. Yes, it was £3.50 from a thrift store, or as we like to call them in England, charity shops. Lovely. So yeah, it's supposed to be white, but I think it's been a little bit used. It's got a couple of scratches. Ew, what is that? Yeah, nasty. It's got a couple of scratches, a lot of marks and things like that, but it's fine. They're going to be covered with paint, hopefully. Okay, so now I'm just going to show you the drawers. Now, these are proper cute, aren't they? Like, the hearts are little handle things. How cute is that? And then we get to the last one, and it's broken. Oh my goodness. I don't know how this got broken, but it is. The front came off. I don't know, so I'm going to have to, like, fix that somehow. I don't have any wood glue, so that's going to be a situation. But yeah, let's start, shall we? Cool, so I'm just going to give this a little sand over, especially the broken parts, just to make sure that they are all smooth. And I want to fix this first of all, so I'm going to try my little hot glue gun here. I'm just basically putting it around the edges, sticking it back together, and this would have worked really well, apart from the fact that my hot glue gun kind of cooled before I could glue it on, so it didn't really work. So I thought, okay, let me try again. I'm just going to sand off the glue that's kind of dry now, and I'm going to try and work a little bit quicker to get the glue on and then get the front on so it sticks. And it was going okay, but then it didn't work. So yeah, I wasn't really sure what to do with it now, so I'm just going to put my hot glue gun away, and I'm going to get some little craft glue, and I'm going to hope that this works. I'm just putting quite a lot around the front here because I don't have any wood glue. It would just be a lot easier if I could go out and get some wood glue, but I didn't, so that's that really. And I'm just going to wait for that to dry because it will take a little while to dry that. Yeah, so I'm going to start on the design pretty much. Lovely, let's get rid of this tag. We don't need it in our new design. Gorgeous. And yes, I'm just going to give it a little sand down just before. There were a couple of marks and things. We didn't want any bumps and lumps. And now I'm bringing out my gesso. I love using gesso. It's so gloopy and gorgeous. Look at that. Woo. And I've got a really thick paintbrush for this, which is unusual, and I don't know why I'm painting my hand. There's nothing on it, but yeah, I'm just gonna give this a little quick gesso around. Look how gorgeous it is. Oh, so satisfying. So yeah, I'm basically just giving these a little base coat of acrylic gesso just to make sure that my paint sticks well, and to make sure that I don't need to use as much of it as maybe usual. Putting gesso on the bottom really makes sure that the colour pops and stands out. And now my little drawer is fixed. Yay! It's all dried. And it's gorgeous. Look at that. Didn't fall apart. Lovely. So I'm going to give that a quick little gesso there. and just kind of cover up the parts that I glued as well. Just yeah, just to neaten it up a little bit there. Wait for that to dry. And as I'm waiting for that to dry, I thought I'd bring my paints out. For some reason I put them all inside a drawer, which was a bit silly because the drawer's not painted yet and I needed to get them all out anyway. So there was no point in me putting them in there, but you know, that's okay. So what I'm doing here is I'm basically going to try my best to create a gradient. Now I am trying to create a blue gradient at the bottom and like an orange yellowy kind of gradient at the top. I think you probably know what this is. If you're quite an arty person, you'll probably realise that I'm trying to make kind of a beach background scene going on here, and I'm just trying to blend it all together. Yeah, yay! And I'm pretty much just going to do this all the way around, making sure I get the bottom in too. We need to paint that bottom. Lovely. So now the storage part is all painted. I'm going to focus on the inside of the drawers. Now what I'm doing here is I'm mixing a couple of colours. I've got red, orange, dark red, yellow, and kind of a sandy orange as well. And I'm just basically putting them all together, trying to blend them in a little bit, but I'm not too worried about blending them together. I do want some kind of random colours in there. I'm trying to create it to look like fire. You might understand my idea if you saw my thumbnail for this. These drawers are actually going to be based on the Disney movie Moana, if you've heard of it, which is pretty awesome. I love the movie and I just wanted to do something that's totally inspired by it, and I just thought these chest of drawers would be perfect for them. So inside of the drawers, I'm trying to paint kind of a fiery background, and then I was going to try and paint the black cracks over the top, because obviously Tafiti, when she's lost her heart, she's kind of fiery and lavary, and she has this kind of cracked outside. So I really wanted to try and create that on the inside of my boxes. But when I was trying to paint the cracks on, it really didn't look right. It wasn't going as well as I would like it to. So I saw a new technique online, which was if you paint a thick layer of Mod Podge over the top of your dried design, and then immediately you paint over the top of the Mod Podge with a different colour, and then if you hair dryer it, it will actually start to crack. Now, I saw this online as I just said, but I thought I'd try it out on here, and it actually kind of turned out okay. It's not too bad. I mean, it's not exactly Tafiti, but at the same time, it doesn't look too bad. It's just kind of inspired by her. Awesome. So now I'm going to move on to the outside of the drawers. And what I'm doing here is I am creating a galaxy. Crazy, because I've never done a galaxy before, and I thought this would be a really cool thing, because especially in Moana, especially in Moana, they often sail at night time, and they're always looking up at the stars to direct them and things like that, and I really wanted to incorporate that into my design. So I'm going to do a galaxy background, which is quite different for me because I haven't done this on my channel yet before. So yeah, I'm basically just using a sponge and different colours, blues, purple, black, a little bit of green in there as well, and I'm just kind of dabbing them together to create a galaxy. Awesome. So now they're mostly painted. I finished this off quite quickly, and it's, oh, that side looks terrible. Oh goodness, we're going to fix that in a minute. And I'm just making sure they all kind of fit in, and I'm going to focus on the front of the box. I want to create the same gradient that's on the outside on the front too, so I'm basically just going to kind of mix the colours and yeah, do what I did on the sides but on the front now. Yay! And I'm just going to start fixing up the gradient a little bit because I think that some of the colours there didn't blend too well. It's always best to do 2 coats. Yeah. And I'm just kind of going around the sides and fixing up the insides too, parts where I might have missed. It was really hard trying to get a gradient inside because it's so deep, but yeah. Okay, so I'm moving on to my next step, and I've got my little Posca pen out here, my black one. Now I'm just going to try and start to neaten up the edges, but I didn't want to start with that one. I wanted to start with this one. Did you see that? I went to start and then I just put it away and started with the different one. That's so silly. Like, what's the difference? I don't know. But anyway, I started to colour in around the edges with my Posca pen, but it turns out it wasn't really working for me very well. So I brought out the black paint instead, just to kind of neaten up the edges there. But the black paint, it wasn't so precise. I would have preferred to use a pen. I tried it again, it wasn't really going well. I actually brought out a black Sharpie at this point, and even that wasn't really working. So my pens were failing me today, guys, but my paint wasn't. So yeah, I just had to try my best and neaten up the parts that didn't go so well, I guess. Yeah. And also I forgot to mention that I did actually add some stars onto my galaxy. Hopefully you can see in my kind of fast forwardedness, but I did actually add some stars, so I'm sorry that my camera didn't pick that up, but they are there. Yeah. Because obviously in Moana, I don't know how to say it, sorry, they always look to the stars for guidance and for their ways, so I definitely had to incorporate that into it. Awesome! Okay, awesome. So now that's looking awesome and neat. I do have some clay here. Oh my gosh, can I open this thing? It's so difficult to open. I've never actually used clay before, so this is going to be so interesting. Oh my gosh, and how satisfying it is to actually play with this foam. Clay. It's foam clay. Not just foam, and not just clay. It's foam clay. But I really struggled to get it out of the tub. I didn't want to break my nails or anything, but oh yeah, that's enough. Not. Yeah, it's so satisfying, but yeah, I need a little bit more than that little bit there. Oh look, super satisfying. It was really tough to get out of the pot. I don't know why, but anyway, we're nearly there. Oh, and it all just came out. Okay then, sure. So yeah, I'm only going to use a little bit of this, half of it. And I'm going to mould it together. I'm just playing with it at the moment because it's really satisfying to play with. And I'm just going to try and mould it into a shape that I want. So this is kind of going to be Te Fiti's heart. That's the kind of vibe that I'm going for. And look how satisfying this is going to be. Oh my goodness, how satisfying is that? Maybe I should just do a video where I'm just cutting clay, because that's just so satisfying, don't you think? So, and I'm just going to add a little bit extra there. Yeah, well done, Jamie. There was a little bit of a hole in the clay. Did you see that? That was my sister's hand up in the corner there. Action replay. So yeah, I'm basically just trying to mould the clay into a heart. Now this is going to be the heart of Te Fiti, and I know that her actual heart is not a heart shape, but I thought that I'd try to incorporate that into my chest of drawers where it's full of hearts. Just see where I'm going with this? Just see? So I was going to make the heart of Te Fiti a heart, and to do so I have to obviously paint it green. Because it's not any other colour. And yeah, I just mixed a lovely green colour, and I'm just going to let that dry. And as I'm letting that dry, I'm just going to continue to finish off my chest of drawers here. Now, I have an awesome idea. I'm going to use some seashells. Yes, I am. I've got a little bucket full of small seashells here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue on some seashells onto the top and onto the sides, and I'm doing slightly different colours and things, and yeah, just to get a real beach vibe, because you know Moana's set kind of on a beach pretty much, especially at the start and things like that. So yeah, oh, one of the shells has gone a bit weird there. That is not where I put it. There we go, sorted. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going around this and putting seashells on. Yay! And once they're all on, then I can focus on the heart of Te Fiti. And now I'm just going to do a little design on the heart of Te Fiti. Now it does have a little white swirly thing going on, and it has some patterns on the actual one from the movie, and I wanted to kind of keep it a little bit inspired by that, so I'm trying my best to go with that. Yeah, and I hope you guys like it. And when I finish that little design, I'm just going to stick it to the top of my chest of drawers over the top of the heart. And here is my finished product. Oh my gosh, I'm super happy with the way that this turned out today. I'm so happy that there's so many different textures and colours in this. There was so much to do, so much to paint, but I'm super happy with the way that this turned out today. I hope you guys love it too. And if you was going to make over this, what Disney film would you have based it on? Let me know in the comments below. And here's my finished thrift store makeover. Oh, I'm super happy with the way that this turned out today. Yay! As I said before, let me know down below what you guys would have done with this makeover if you had the choice to do it at home. I don't know why I'm hugging it. I don't know why I'm hugging it. I'm not sure. What am I going to put inside these now? And if you guys do anything like this, please let me know on my social media pages. My username is JamieLynnYTC on all social medias. That's Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Pinterest. You name it, I'm probably there. If I'm not there, let me know and I can be. Or I'll try to be. Yeah, I hope you guys like this video. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up and definitely subscribe to my channel so you can see more videos like this one. Also check out my previous videos. I've done squishy makeovers, thrift store makeovers, more of them. I've done arts and crafts that you guys can do at home, and I've also mixed and made slime. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye, my little penguins.